Hello there and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 where I'm playing as Holland. It is 1481 and I'm still deep within my disaster, being a civil war. Now, it's the first disaster I've actually been involved with in this game, at least in the live recorded version of doing so. And it's been going on for almost a whole episode. I'm also in a war alongside, who was it, Brandenburg I believe. They're fighting Pomerania and those kind of nations. I'm kind of staying out of that. I believe this disaster, the Civil War, will end if I can get my legitimacy up to 90. It's currently 71, and he's slowly getting there. However, I do have a rather large army sieging down my capital, which I'm guessing isn't good. But I have a Times of Need event. The dynasty of our noble Duke von Salm is certainly a powerful one. Through Willem VII, they rule our nation and will do so for many years to come. Well, Civil War might dictate otherwise. However, even the great are sometimes in need of help. Thankfully, the von Salm family has tied strong bonds to other great powers, such as the von Habsburg house led by no other than Ladislaus Posthumus, Archduke of Austria. His gracious wife, Mathilde, is a daughter of our own royal house and an invaluable contact. Perhaps we should ask her if she can influence her husband to lend us a hand. This could actually be quite useful at the moment. Coffers are probably getting a bit light. Maybe some money wouldn't hurt. Let's just do it. Our coffers are getting worryingly light. Let's send to Austria for some money. I'm also out of manpower, so that's an issue. A cry for help. The opposition against Willem VII has been attracting more supporters by the day, and the possibility of a deposition is becoming very plausible. In a desperate attempt to save the throne and restore order, Willem VII has turned to Holland's foreign allies asking for help. I will rely on my own strength. Have 10 more regiments rise up in Den Haag. That's upsetting. It's one more step towards 91 legitimacy. A helping hand? Finally, we have heard back from dearest Mathilde regarding our request for her husband. The most noble Archduke Ladislaus Posthumus has decided to grant it. The reply returned with coffers of gold to fill our emptying treasury. A letter of thanks shall be sent immediately to the generous Archduke. Long may he reign. He's given us 10 ducats. We always knew we had a friend in Austria. Thank you, Austria, for your 10 ducats. An offer of marriage. It is with some consternation that the mighty families of the realm have watched Willem VII letting the years pass by him without finding someone to marry. These feelings have now turned into open dismay, as despite the realm lacking a clear line of succession, our Duke appears to have no plans to find a spouse, nor is he showing much interest in the proposal sent to him. It has now reached the point where the court is expecting the Duke to accept one of the offers on the table. Continued failure to secure the succession puts the entire realm at risk. Luckily, one of the oldest and most prestigious Breda families in the duchy has offered us the hand of one of their daughters, along with a generous dowry. So I haven't got an heir, that's what they're saying. No heir, no consort, okay. So I can either save myself and get 10 prestige or accept the offer. Get a 415 consort and some money. Yeah, I think I will accept the offer. So I was hoping it might give me some legitimacy, but it didn't. Civil war brings our nation to its knees. Political conflicts have tormented our nation for far too long. We're at an evolutionary standstill and drastic measures must be taken to reclaim our nation's prominence and put an end to the infighting before it is too late. We're going to gain some autonomy. Oh, lose some admin but get some legitimacy. Or lose some money and... Okay, I'm going to support one of the factions. I lose 10 admin, but I gain 10 legitimacy. Support one of the factions. I'm 4 legitimacy away from ending this civil war, I hope. I hope it will all end very soon. Factions request financial aid. The war chest is beginning to run low for several of the combatants, and as a result, some are asking for financial support. If we invest our money wisely, our favoured faction may be able to overcome the other opponents and put an end to the turmoil. Yep, I will lend support, have 40 ducats, 5 legitimacy. And there it is! The end of the Civil War! Our troops are gaining ground. It seems that many of the rebels have lost their incentive to fight, and as a result, large groups are retreating. This is our chance to end this madness and restore order. I gain 10 legitimacy and 3 stability. Whoa! Victory is ours. 3 stability for free. Now it's got to deal with these rebel factions. And now they're all kind of broken up, so I'm going to try and just deal with them one by one. Okay, there's one group dead. Let's go for these guys. We've got the support of Ansbucks, 3-star general. That's obviously not... Ooh, let's go for the stack wipe. That's obviously not going to hurt me at all. Cool. I can get Gerda back. I'm just going to stay with the G from now on. Still bleeding money, however. Once I sort out all these guys, I will get rid of the mercenaries. Like so. Okay. Detach the mercenaries. Oh, I didn't actually finish those guys off. Let's go do that. Okay. And I'm going to take this land first. Alright. Go back and siege down the capital. Need that back, that's for sure. And hopefully, I can start making money again. Okay. The mercenary army is gone. I will also consolidate all of these regiments. I need this war with Pomerania to end so I can start sending my fleets out. So what I might do... I think I need a leader. That's probably one thing to start with. I'm gonna... Get rid of... Actually, no. Who's leading this group at the moment? It's okay. I'll get some more war taxes. Let's ditch this general. Hire an admiral. Treason against Holland. Recruitment is out of necessity something that has to be somewhat decentralized affair. Often it will be entrusted to nobles in the capital, and they are responsible to turn up a set number of men in various provinces under our control. This is a system that to some extent relies on trust, as the central government is not involved in the details of countryside mustering, and the only form of control we have are the often sporadic inspections the army itself conducts. One such inspection in Gerde has unearthed quite a local scandal. The rolls we have for the area is full of fictional names, and nobody seems to know what we could actually muster from the region. This is unfortunate. Lose professionalism and modifier. But I now have an admiral. I'm going to send these guys to fight this fleet up here. And they've gone into hiding. And then I'm going to start protecting my English Channel trade again. Just to hopefully increase my income a bit. And they've got caught out straight away. That's unfortunate. Send them back. Unhappiness among the peasantry. Conflicts and protests over taxes, landlord cruelty, expropriation, Serfdom and customs policies have become quite frequent. If we don't manage to solve the problem soon, the consequences could be dire. I don't really want to use money at the moment, but I don't want to lose stability. I can gain some prestige out of it. Now let's just try and improve the situation, lose some little bit of money. Tell me if they attack straight away. Alright, got too many monarch points. But I can now get Mill Tech 7, so I'll do that, which is the limber. Artillery had been documented in Europe since the 13th century, but due to its lack of mobility, it had very limited battlefield use. The development of the limber in the 1470s allowed guns to become more mobile and thus useful. Okie dokie. I really need to get Den Haag back, please. I need this war to end, and the war is not going well now that I look at it. Brandenburg has been sieged down completely. What? They're trying to enforce their demands. I think once I get Den Haag back, that will finish. I hope. You know, I might even just... No, I can't peace out. Okay. Okay, we have Den Haag back. I'm just going to merge these fleets for now, make them one fleet. Just for profit purposes. Now the Mamluks are into golden era, that's okay. And bits lower army maintenance. Jeez, I'm just trying to find ways I can... How can I save money? That's my main goal at the moment. I can lower my inflation. I might just do that as a way to lower costs. I might even debase my currency a bit. Ah, okay, the war is over. Which is somehow a victory? Or is that just Utrecht getting out? I think it's just Utrecht getting out of the war. Okay. Let's pay one of these loans back. I think what's killing me at the moment is my interest. If I can get my interest under control, I will slowly be able to make some money. I might need to just dump some advisors, really. The Mamluks tell us of administering an empire. Okay. Increase the paper costs. I really gotta just save money, don't I? Tax. He's not paying his way on tax, so I'm gonna ditch all my advisors. So I'm now in the positive. Okay. I can just get my way out of this war. No, I'm going to close my fort. Just to save a little bit more money. So I'm making 1.6 a month. Okay. So at least I'm making money. I'm investing in a new idea. I can get another trade one. The next deploy tech doesn't do much for trade, so it's not going to help me make money. I mean, maintenance isn't costing me much now. That's because I've lowered it quite a lot. Could really use a gift from someone. Ah, okay, I can get out of this war. Let's do it. White peace. I'm out of the war. Except I've got no air. I have a consort, I haven't got an air. Come on, get to work, make an air. Alright. Let's return these guys back to shore. Split it up. Scotland want to hire condottieri from me. Nah, it's probably not the best idea. And give this guy the leader. My Lubeck fleet can go protect trade in Lubeck. My English fleet can go protect trade in the English Channel. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, and I have an air. 333 air, that's pretty good. Renewing loans, but that's okay, as long as I can start paying them off. Let's really knock this army down. Castile's in a golden era. I can get Diplo Tech 7, or I want to just increase my trade range. Let's do that. Let's go Merchant Adventures. Where are we? Merchant Adventures allows us to make use of the numerous traders lusting for fame and fortune, eager to offer their services for a chance to search and explore new trade routes, increases trade range. Now I've got my first national idea, which is to found the Amsterdam Wisselbank. The problem with metal coinage was that it was virtually impossible to make coins of equal weight at all mints. This makes moving wealth around the life of blooded trade difficult. The Wisselbank traded metal money for Amsterdam paper money that had to be used in the city for bills over 600 guilders. This created a medium of exchange that everyone could be confident in the value of, facilitating exchange. Increases my inflation reduction speed. That's probably quite handy at the moment, since my inflation was going up, but it is now going down. I might even debase my currency. What's my corruption at? 1.75. I'm just going to debase my currency again, just so I can use that to repay a loan before that next one renews. Royal Marriage with Austria is finished. How else can I save money? Fleet maintenance I kind of need. Army maintenance is minimum. Corruption, I probably need to get that down now. Tunis is a civil war. I've been through that, I know how it feels. Petition for redress. Peasants typically had no voice, but they could occasionally gain access to the monarch and ask for redress. Sometimes these requests for redress would be directed at the local lord who perceived to be violating the peasants' rights. Stepping in to override a noble's local authority was a very drastic step. So I can lose prestige and nobility loyalty, or I can get a revolt and the nobility gain loyalty. I don't want to revolt right now because I really just don't have the army to deal with it, so I have to accept. Speaking of that, what if I try to get some more loyalty? It's not going to increase my Royal Marriage with Austria. I'll get that back, thank you. I can't use it to increase my tax modifier, unfortunately. It's as high as it's going to get. Yeah, okay. I'll stick with it. Well, that's probably about it for now, I think. I think I might end the episode there. I can almost pay off another loan, or can I pay off another loan? Oh, look at how many loans I've got. Okay, I can repay this loan. One more done. Every loan I pay off, it's a little bit less interest I got to pay. This is going to be a slow process, but well, I survived the Civil War. To me, that is the main thing. And also the main thing from here is to keep my strong allies in an alliance. Who am I allied with? I'm pretty sure it's still the big three. Oh, Denmark, France, Brandenburg, and Austria. I'm still allied with Brandenburg. I'm going to top up France. This is keep my alliances strong and healthy. I'll pause it there, and that'll be it. And so I have officially survived my civil war, my disaster, which came out of my war for independence. It's been a pretty tough first 40 years of this game. I had my war for independence, I had my civil war, and I guess now you could say I've got my financial war. And if I can get through all this, there might be hope. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your support, and I do hope to see you next time.